Namaste. Namaste to all. Dear students, so far we have discussed about all 6 properties. Today we learn about property 7, which is most important to solve problems on determinants. Here, most of the essay type questions will be solved by using this property only. Before proof, let me give the idea about this property. So in this property, we are going to do some operations on rows and columns. Some rows and columns. So it's very natural when you are doing operations on the determinant, the previous determinant and outcome determinant, definitely there will be a change. But you cannot do such an operation where the entire given determinant should not change. Minimum one row and one column must be unchanged after operating rows and columns. So first, let me start with the basic example. Today in this, I'm going to give you the introduction of property number 7. Then I'll go for proof. But it's really very, very important for any competitive exams, for JEE question, or it may be Karnataka CET or annual 4 marks question, 5 marks question. The problems, most of the problems in the annual exam will be definitely based on this property only. So without this property, it's very difficult to solve problems on determinants. So now, first let me explain you about this property by giving an example. And if you understand the example, then definitely we can go for this derivation also. Suppose see, here I have taken one small determinant like, so this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, small one I'm going to take are 5, 2, 3, 4. So first we expand by using first row. This is the plus, minus, plus. First I'm going to expand by using first row here, first row. Therefore directly I think, hope we can understand this. Plus 1 into row deleted, column deleted, 4 minus 15. 4 minus 15. Next, minus 2 into, this is the 2, second, because we are expanding along row 1. So we are expanding along first row. Along first row we are expanding. Now here 2. So here 2, horizontal, vertical, 1 into 4, 4 minus 10. Then plus 3. So then it is vertical, horizontal. Look here. I hope you can see the cursor moving. 3 horizontal get cancelled, at 3 vertical get cancelled. That is 3 minus 2. So here it is 1 into minus 11 minus 2 into minus 6 plus 3 into 3 minus 2, 1. So directly I'll write here minus 11 plus 12 plus 3. So 12 minus 11 is 1. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 minus 11 is equal to 4. So the value of the determinant is 4 now. Now, here what we'll do. So now in this example, I am just working on rows. Similarly, you can work on columns also. There will not be any change. So there is no, in the entire my lecture, there is wherever anything, any operation I'm doing in row, it can also be done in column also. So what I'll do, so what, this is the property. You are free to apply any mathematical operations on the elements of determinant here. What I'll do, look at. First here, like one example I'm going to tell you. First one example, what happened? Here, in the second row, every element I'm multiplying by 2. After that, after multiplying, see here, now once again see that, every element I'm multiplying, here this is 1, 2 into 1, 2, 2 into 1, 2, 2 into 5, 10. After multiplying, that result I am adding to first row. Like this, you can add it to any other row or any other row. When you are working on column, any other column. Now one example I'm going to give you this. So what is the example I'm going to give you here? Look here. So this one you try to understand. Now here I've decided, look at. In the second row, that is second row, I'm decided to multiply by, say 3. Every element of 3. After multiplication, the result what you get, I'm going to add it to first row. Then what happened? First is it. That means here, what happened? 3 times of R2. Every element of R2 I'll multiply, but that one I will add it to R1. This is one operation. There is one operation. Now look at this. What will happen? See, here first one you try to understand. Here 1, this is I'm multiplying with 3. Then it will become 3. For that I am going to add it to first row. That is 3 plus 1, 4. That is new operation means. Next, if you are not clear, again try here. Here I am multiplying this element by 3. 1 into 3, 3. That result I am adding to row, first row. See here I have written here, see this. 3 times of R2. Second row, every element is multiplied by 3. Plus that result has to be added with R1. Now, here this is, once again here you see that. This is 3, 3 plus 2, 5. And here 5 3s are 15. Here 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 3. 15 plus 3, 18. Then remaining rows you write as it is. 2, 3 and 4. My dear students, so I have done some operation here, operating, or what type of operating? Like this. Not only that, like this you can do. You can, what I want to tell you is, you can multiply every element of any row or any column by a same number, and the same is added to corresponding elements of any other row or any column, even though the value will not change. Okay, once again we'll expand. Plus, after operating, see that. Here what I did, how we got this determinant? I multiplied every element of row 2 with 3. That after multiplication, that answer I have added with first row. That's what you see. Here you have to read like this. First I have multiplied 3 times of R2. After that, whatever I got, that I have added to R1. So then after that, you expand it what? Again, once again, first row plus 4 into. So this is 4 minus 15. 4 minus 15. And next minus 5. Minus 5 vertical and horizontal. This is horizontal 5 now. This is horizontal vertical. So 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10. After that, minus 18 into at 18 horizontal, at 18 vertical, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2. That is 4 into minus 11, minus 5 into minus 6, minus 18 into 1. But here what happened? Minus 44 plus 30 minus 18. So look at this answer. Minus 44 plus 30 here by this 4 minus 15. First you can see that 3 plus 1. Any other changes are there? You see that? Any other? Here also 1. 4 minus 15. Minus 11 minus 2 into minus 2. 4 minus 10 plus 3 into 3 minus 2. Minus 11 minus 6, and this is. So 4 into plus 4 into 4 minus 15 minus 5 into 4 minus 10 minus 18 into 3 minus 2. That is 1. So now here R1 plus 3R2 we have taken. R1 plus 3R2. 15 plus 3, 18. Okay. So minus 44 plus 30, that is equal to, this is not correct anyone. This is, once again we'll check this one. Just a minute. Yeah. Sorry, this is, we have made one small mistake here. This is plus, this is plus here. So therefore plus 18. So this will become plus 18. This will become plus 18. So 48. So here also plus, this is plus, sorry. So minus 44 plus 48. The result is again 4. Look at here. What I want to tell you is, so in anywhere in the examples, you can multiply any row or any column by the same, multiplied by the same number, and the result can be added to corresponding elements of any other row or any other column, even though the value of the determinant is same. Value can be same only, no change. Again, I'll show you one more. So again, I'll show you one more example here. Look at it. This is one example I've taken now with different examples, so that I'll try to make you to understand this concept. Look at it. First one, you keep it as it is. First one, we keep it as it is. Yeah. So like that, you can add rows, you can subtract columns, you can multiply row by any number, you can, that result you can add it to any way. So do whatever operations is possible mathematically, the value of the determinant definitely remains same only. Now this one, once again I'll take this is a determinant will take, look here. So here, this determinant first will take here. Okay. Now I'll try to work it on. Yeah. Now row wise only I'll work it first, then afterwards I'll show you. So dear students, now look at. So first determinant we have taken. The answer is 4 here, already is there with you. This is 4. Now this time I'll do something different. What I'll do? I'll take, I will take R1. In that R2 I'll subtract. In that R3 also I'll subtract. After that you get some result. That result I am going to apply for R1. So row means you can come like this. What will happen? Look at here. Like this, you can take any operation like this. Okay. R1 no 1. So R1 minus R2 minus R3. So but the result has to be written in. Look at here. 1, minus 1, 0, 0, minus 2, minus 2. Here I have written. Here also again. Look at 3, 2, minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is what? Again, minus 2. 3, again here also, like this. 3 minus 5. R1 minus R1, like this. R1 minus R2 minus R3. 3 minus 5, minus 2. 3 minus 5 is minus 2, minus 2 minus 4, minus 6. And remaining elements are same. 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In first row, minus 2 common factor is there. First row, I'll take a tested already, we know that. First row, minus 2 common factor now. 1, 1, 6, sorry. This is what? 3. Look here. So 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3. No common factor in this. 1, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Again, I'll expand this one after that. So I did something, some operation I did here. R1, R1 minus R2 minus R3. First R1. R1 element minus R2 element minus R3 element. That result I have written in R1. So 2 is here, minus 2 is totally outside. You can go for it. Minus 2. Now we expand it through first one. After doing, what is the change? Plus 1. Plus 1. Fast it is. 4. Directly I'll write here. 4 minus 15. 4 minus 15 is minus 11. Minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1 vertical and horizontal 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10 is minus 6 plus 3. Plus 3 into 3 minus 2, 1. What will the result we'll see here? What will the result after this? Look at here. So I'll just show you now. The result is minus 2 into, so minus 2 into minus 11 plus 6 plus 3. Here minus 2, this is, so minus 2 into 6 plus 3, that is equal to minus 2, that is minus 2, therefore answer is 4. See that? The value of the determinant is same. So from this what is the conclusion of this theorem? What I'm telling you is, in the property number 7, you have got freedom to add rows. You can subtract rows, or similarly you can add columns. You can subtract columns. You can multiply every element of any row by any same number, and the result can be added to corresponding elements of any other row or column, even though value of the determinant is same. Okay, I'll do once again small here only. I'll tell you one more example here itself. I'll explain. Do whatever you want mathematical operations, but in the example I'm showing it in rows. Definitely you can do it in columns also. The value of the determinant is not going to change. Okay, this is the example. No, first one we'll take, and the first one is already we got 4. This is the example. Once again I'll show you. Now one more I'll show you. One more what I'll do. Yes, you can do whatever operation you want. What I've decided is, in the first determinant, what I've decided, I'm going to subtract R2 minus R1. After subtracting, I'm going to write the result to R2 only, and R2 minus R1, and R3 minus R2. R3 minus R2 I'll take. See, I'm subtracting rows, and after that subtracting result, I'm going to write in R3. What will happen? See that? First row, 1, 2, 3. I told you, no? R2 minus R1, result you write in R2. Okay, R2 minus R1. Here you see that 1 minus 1. Result has to be 0 here. And 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, minus 1. 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. And again, R3 minus R2, write the result in R3. Okay, R2 minus R3. 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 1, 2. And 4 minus 5, minus 1. Again, you expand, you will come to know that. Once again, you expand this, you will come to know what is your, first time already we got the answer 4. So you can subtract, you can add, you can multiply. Again, you expand this one, plus, minus, plus. So my dear students, once again I'll expand fast. Here you see that plus 1 into 1 minus 4 minus 2 into 0 minus 2 and plus 3 into, first of all, 0 minus 2 means what? Minus 2 means 0 minus 2 and 3 means 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. So therefore here 1 minus 4 is minus 3 and plus 4 and plus 3. So 3 get cancelled. The final determinant is again what? See that. The value of the determinant always, every time same. Dear students, now I'm going to tell you. You take any determinant. You can subtract rows. You can add rows. You can add columns. You can multiply every element of any row or column by some same number. And the result can be added to corresponding elements of any other row or column. Even though the value of the determinant is not changed. You can do anything. You can add, subtract, everything. See, I have given you some examples here. So this is the most important property. But only some students, these all operations are bit, you need some good practice. Sir, why we have to do R1 minus R2 minus R3, R2 minus R1, R3 minus R2. So in future, you can write columns also, column 3 minus column 1 and column 1 plus column 2 plus column 3. You can add columns, you can subtract columns. You can multiply every element of any row by the same number and it can be added to the corresponding elements of any other row or column. Even though, look here, the value of the whatever value of the determinant definitely remains the same. The value of the determinant remains same. So this property, we have to prove this, and hope I think you have understood this one. And if at all you want, you can do it in different way. See, overall mathematically you can do any operations on the elements, rows and columns. Value will never get disturbed. Value remains same. You can do this. But why we have to do? That is the biggest question. Sir, why? Why I should R1 minus, see, whenever you go for R1 means rows, you have to write like this, R1 minus R2, R2 minus R3. Whenever columns means like this, C1 minus C2, C2 minus C3. That means, I told you, no, column means your hand should go like this. Row means your hand should go like this. So this is the one thing where you need to understand. I hope, I think I'll be able to convince you people once again. One more example I'm going to take fast. I'll be taking one more example and I'll wind it up. Today's introduction class, then we'll go for proof. My dear students, now look here. So I'm going to take the different example now. Small example only I'll take. I'll just 2, 1, 1, 0, minus 1, 3, 4, 7, minus 2. This is the determinant. First determinant, okay? Here. So I'll go for expanding first row, plus, minus, plus. First row I am going to expand it now. That is plus 2, directly I'll write. That is 2 minus 21, 2 minus 21, minus 1 into vertical horizontal 0 minus 12 plus 1 into 0 plus 4. So this will become directly 2 into minus 19 plus 12 plus 12 plus 4. So here in this case minus 38 plus 16 is equal to 22. So the answer is 22. So this answer should never. Now I'll go for columns. So columns means how to now some operating, taking whatever you want to do. You can do anything like, okay, I'm going to take now C1, look here. So like even though, yes, some operation like here what I'm going to do now, look here. So I'm going to take now C1 plus C2 plus C3. I will add all three, but the answer I will write it in C1. That means you can see new C1 here. New C1. C1 dash means new C1. Okay, I'll tell you how to add. 2, 1, 1, 0, minus 1, 3, 4, 7, minus 2. Like this. C1, C2, C3 have to go. But here you have to write the answers in C1. So I'm giving this place. Okay. 2 plus 1 plus 1. That is 2 plus 1. 3 plus 1, 4. I'm writing here column 1 result. Next here. 0 plus minus 1. That is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 3. That is you have to write column 1 is 0 plus minus 1 plus 3. That is equal to minus 1 plus 3. 3 minus 1, 2. In the column 1 you have to write. 3 minus 1. Next, 4 plus 7. 4 plus 7, 11. 11 plus minus 2. That is 11 minus 2, 9. 9. Okay. Now remaining elements are same. 1, minus 1, 7, 1, 3, minus 2. So what I did here? C1, like this. This is C1 plus C2 plus C3. Whatever result you get, I have written in the column 1. I have written in the column 1. Here I have written here. In the column 1 I have written. Remember, these are same. These columns are second column and third column same. I am going to write here. This is the result I am going to write in this. Okay. Now, after performing this operation, once again I'll expand. We'll see that is there any change in the answer or not. Okay. Now in the column. So plus 4, 2 minus 21 minus 1 into minus 4 minus 9 3 is a 27 and plus 1 into 14 plus 9. 14 plus 9. So therefore 4 into minus 19 minus 1 into minus 27 means 31 plus 1 into 14 plus 6, 20, 23. So here once again it is, see that 76 minus 76 plus 31 plus 23. So here minus 76, 31 and 23, 4, that is 54. It is a 54. Now minus 1, minus into minus plus, minus 19, minus 76, plus 1 into 7 to the 14, plus 9. Yeah. So minus 76 plus, here the answer is minus 22. You get, no? We are minus 22. The answer is minus 22. Minus 22. So 76 plus minus 54 that is equal to minus 22. Told you this is the answer is what? Minus 22, no? This answer is minus 22. See that, is there any change in the value? It will be same. That means confidently you can add columns, you can subtract columns. Same way, you can add, subtract rows. You can multiply every element of any row or column by any same number, and result can be added to any other row or any other column, even though the value of the determinant is not altered. So this is the property. In the next class, I'll be going for the proof. Thank you, my dear students.